let me just be your silly blonde in the village. Because I can't handle this stress in here. We don't have electricity, we don't have water. We are living in the Stone Age.
This station is Olimpijska.
Hello everyone, greetings from a remote Ukrainian village. In this video I will show you how we, ordinary Kyivan residents, live in a remote Ukrainian village during the wartime. So what's the news in our village? This summer I have been making videos with the same title, Village Life versus Life in Kyiv. And the idea was pretty simple, just to show you the contrast between the quiet and peaceful village life and hustle and bustle of a huge city. But this month everything has changed. At the beginning of the month, and now it is August, the debris of the Russian missile destroyed several buildings in my village. Then I saw the Russian drone in my village, and then last night, I heard the explosions. So, village life, sorry, I still haven't bought a microphone. Maybe the sound is terrible because it's very windy. So, village life is not so peaceful, in fact. But the main difference is the sound of the village and the sound of the city. Both in the village and in Kyiv we have only 4 hours of electricity during a day. But in Kyiv the sound is terrible. You can hear generators absolutely everywhere. And here in the village, when the power is out, you can hear absolutely nothing. Nothing. I arrived to my village bomb shelter yesterday after that Russian largest ever missile attack because I wanted to have some rest, and honestly I wanted to restore my mental health because I was close to go mad. But I was terribly disappointed when I saw those jungles of weeds, and especially when I saw the evidence of some strange wild animal who had visited my plot and who destroyed almost everything, my small village paradise. And you know how diligently I was working to arrange that paradise. I was crying, honestly, I was crying. I think the main reason is that rotten fish. That rotten fish and those animals, I don't know, foxes, dogs, bears, who had visited my plot. So those animals could feel that smell, and they are trying to find that fish. It was a bad idea. Oh my God, look at all this wood. just walk here. We have just arrived and we haven't been here for 2 weeks. Honestly, I want to cry. No flowers. Because there is no one to water them. Look at my swimming pool. Bleh. So many frogs. Full. And it smells. Full. Oh my God. And now, look here. I'm showing my friends, our friends, what some strange animal, some beast has done to our plot. I want to cry. It was so beautiful and now... Oh! And I will have no fence as well. Shit. Richa. Oh my God. Look at these monsters. What I have? I have tomato. Look at Richa. Yeah, we have lots of tomato. Lots of tomato. What do you think? Is there any chance to find cucumbers here at this jungle? But we have tomato. But no power. Let's go. And no water. Oh my God. And no water here and no water here. Richie, what will we do? Decadence. Let's go inside. That's how we live in our village, without power. Thank you, Russians. So, how does it feel to live in a remote village during the war? Since the fridge is out most of the day, there is no point in cooking and storing the food. But there are things I can't live without. For example, I can't live without coffee, and I drink my coffee only with milk, and I drink lots of coffee. So what to do to keep your milk going sour? And I have found my own solution. So I decided to freeze several bottles with water in the freezer and then to put them into the fridge when the power goes out. This is my my Kyiv solution. But I think I will do the same in Kyiv, because in Kyiv we have 4 hours with electricity during the day as well. This is how it works. You have no light, but you take bottles from the freezer and you will save your milk. Yes, and I'm still cooking outside. It appeared that cooking can be fun. But not in Kyiv. And one more very simple recipe recipe for today. What do you need? Potato, dill, salt and cheese, maybe tomato, but as you like. Life is very simple in our village, very simple. We don't have electricity, we don't have water. We are living in the Stone Age. And it's very windy today. Let's go. I think it looks tasty. Now we have to wash dishes and we have no water. It appeared cooking can be fun. Thank you, Russians. I have discovered so many aspects of life because of you. So what's the news in our village? Again, it's abnormally hot, plus 35, plus 38 degrees Celsius. And yesterday I was told by neighbors that some villagers spend the most of the day in the cellar. Can you see my cellar? Because there is no point to go into the house because there is no power and no water. I still can't find the key from my cellar, so I can't show you it. And we, Richie and I, are sitting in the house and assembling drones because we are very angry. So the light is very bad because we have no power, because there was an earthquake or a hurricane, or just because our neighbors are Russians. It's very hot outside, plus 35 degrees Celsius, and Tricia and I decided to assemble drones for the Ukrainian soldiers. Daddy, sleeping. We have assembled 3 drones already. There is one problem. I need power for this device. Okay. Okay. Honestly, it's so hot inside as well. I think if outside it's plus 38, inside it's like plus 33. Okay, I will not shoot anymore because I need to charge my phone and I have no power. Sorry, my dear friends. It's time to work. So what's the news in our village? The situation with the electricity has changed dramatically after the latest Russian missile attack. That one, you know, the largest ever missile attack. And now we have only 4 hours with electricity during a day. Can you imagine? 4 hours out of 24. And it's quite annoying. I'm trying not to use obscene lexes. That's how we live in our village. Дивіться, нема світла. My luxurious swimming pool. Wow. And the cleaning system is called Blondie PhD from Kyiv. Richard and I are working, are still working, because it's village life. This is village life. Snakes, frogs. Is it dead? You know, a shower has become my best friend during this summer, and I have become a real PhD in digging, but honestly I'm so tired of digging. But I have dug out so many interesting things, from the Soviet soldiers' buttons to some strange Ukrainian voodoo dolls. Yes, I promise not to dig anymore, but let me be a silly blonde in my village, because this stress in Kyiv is unbearable for me. My dear friends, look at this. Is it a Ukrainian voodoo doll? It looks very Ukrainian. I think it's a sign. It's a sign for our victory. I will send it to Putin. Ukrainian voodoo doll. Richard? Oh, look here. I have found so many interesting things here. don't know. I don't know what it is. You girl know what is going on. Say hello to Putin. And you know everything. And you know that we will win. So, how does it feel to live in Ukraine during the wartime? As for my village bomb shelter repairs, I decided to repair the roof. But look here, I decided to repair just a part of it because it's very expensive. Please never buy an old village house. Only a real blonde could have bought such property. I keep on repeating this. Never buy an old village house. Just look at these nails. I think they are more than 100 years old. It's my house. This is my punishment for all my sins. But never give up. Yes, never give up. And we will win. So, how does it feel to live in Kyiv during the wartime? Taras Shevchenko, the monument of Taras Shevchenko is still waiting when Russians will run out of their missiles. The last day of summer 2024. Again a sleepless night. That's how we live in Kyiv. Look how Richa and Tosik react to the explosions. Tosik doesn't care at all. Look at him, he's huge and he's only 3 months old. Tosik, aren't you scared? Tosik, Richa is scared. Richa. You will be a huge cat. So, what's the news in Kyiv? Today is the last day of summer, and tomorrow on the 1st of September, a new academic year starts, and again I will have to transform from a PhD in digging into a PhD in philology. Again, students, air raids, sitting in a bomb shelter, so regular stress. You know, my dear friends, if there are no updates, it means I have been sent to a mental hospital. The end of summer 2024, Russians are launching their missiles and we are cooking Ukrainian borscht, because there is no... Thank you for watching, pray for Ukraine, and goodbye.
There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way out of all the storms raging at the sea. He gave me back my life. I owe him everything.